So here I am at the Folkston Funnel, Folkston, Georgia. They call it the funnel because 95% of the CSX traffic going in and out of Florida runs on these two tracks right here. All right, here comes our first train of the day. Looks like a manifest train. Oh, it's the Tropicana. And some intermodal. And you'll see in a second, looks like a ton of empty intermodal well cars getting repositioned north. Here they are. Pan back to the intersection, and then you get ro-ro, what they call ro-ro on shipping and barges, but trailers. And although a trailer can go in a well car, they generally go on these spine cars, because you can't double stack them, obviously. Pan back to the intersection again. Got some more trailers on spine cars. They call them a spine car because 5 or 7 or 9 of those are attached together. There's the brake. You see only one set of axles between each one of those cars. All 5 of those cars are connected. It's called a spine car. There's UPS, one of CSX's biggest customers. I'm going to pan back again to the intersection. This is a long train. Well, I see the end, a good-sized train. All these single stacks, most likely going up to 95, I-95 corner, because there's no double stack capacity through Baltimore. And there you go. So there's a high rail on this track, so there's not going to be any trains on this track for a little bit while they're doing their thing. He just got in the truck. Let's see if he pulls away. Yeah, it looks like he's moving. There he goes. Zippity-doo-dah. Alright, we got some activity here and some nasty storms moving in too, but there's a blinking yellow on that other track. I think a solid yellow is a slow approach. I honestly don't know what a blinking yellow is. I'll have to find out, but something's coming. Stay tuned. Here we go, solid green. Here comes the next train. Ooh, that was a quick. All right. All right. I guess I should have pointed out. See how they double stack the containers in the well cars? And then since it's Florida, end of the line, got all these empty cars to relocate back in the heart of the United States. Here's another block of double stacked containers. When they build these trains, they're in blocks. That block of empty cars was obviously separate from this block of loaded containers or empty containers being repositioned. Yeah, see how all those nice Amazon boxes are so uniformly double stacked. A lot of those are empty, coming out of the consumer state of Florida. I'll show this at another time, but you can look at the springs on the rail cars and tell if there's any weight on them at all. And all of these springs are fully extended, meaning most of this stuff is empty, not carrying any weight. Ooh, DPU. Distributive power unit. Rail fans will know what that is, but some people might need an explanation. That's like 2 trains, pushing 5 minutes. Half of this probably stops in Waycross. It goes in another direction. Waycross, Georgia. Not too far north of here. This is a monster train. Pushing 6 minutes. Two trains, like I said. Go. So it looks like we're going to have another northbound. I'm guessing since there was a wreck here 3 weeks ago, they're still on a slow order. So the blinking yellow is slow approach under a slow order. But I'll verify that. Looks like Autoracks. That's a manifest train, otherwise known as carload. Yeah, these are called Autoracks. Cars that, sorry, the horn. These are called Autoracks. Cars that carry automobiles. Supposedly you can fit 10 cars in each of those, and then different amounts with different configurations of vehicles, like pickup trucks and such. A lot of cars come in and out of Florida. There's a Toyota facility in Jacksonville, Mercedes. Port of Jacksonville takes in at least 3 automobile ships. Ship ports, or unloading facilities, whatever you want to call it. One thing I hadn't mentioned yet, due to that wreck just north of here 3 weeks ago, there's a slow order, probably, which is why these trains are running slower, taking longer to go by. Still haven't seen anything on this near track. I wonder if it's in operation yet. You need sunlight to see through the vents in those cars to tell whether they're loaded or not. And with this dark sky, I can't really tell. Some of them are empty probably, some of them are loaded. That one, I just cleared through that one. That one's empty. Wind is kicking up. Gotta change my footing. See if I can see through under these cars. Not with this dark sky, it's hard. Springs are fully extended. I'm guessing that most of them are empty. I don't think it would be rocket science to say that more automobiles and trucks come into Florida than go out. And there you go. Guess I figured since I'm here, I'd film some of this storm rolling in. I already felt a cold blast of air a couple times and a few drops, but I'm going to delay until I start hearing regular thunder. All right, here comes the rain. I can hear a little bit of thunder. Still pretty far off. All right, so it looks like we got another northbound. I'm gonna position myself in the truck since it's pouring right now and try to film it in the truck. Well, I don't know what happened, but now we got all solid red. Again, on that other track. Maybe we'll have a southbound. I haven't seen one yet. Stay tuned. Yes, I hear a southbound. I don't know if you can hear that horn off in the distance, but stay tuned. All right, here comes the first southbound of the day in the pouring rain. Yeah, they're definitely running under slow order. They must be working on those tracks where the accident was still. This is a manifest train. There's some steel. Flat cars. Box cars. Tank cars. Anyway, I'll let you watch. Oh, I just noticed that's on the near track. Unless they switch over. Ooh, there's some of that lightning and thunder I was hoping for earlier. I'm under a nice covered platform. This is the Folkston funnel, folks. Look at all that lumber coming into Florida. They're building everywhere on every square inch. Three more cars. See? 1, 2, 3 in a row. You saw the other ones. There were 2 empty center beams. There's another one. But they don't just do lumber on those cars. Hoppers are chock full with weight. More lumber. And there you go. All right, well, looks like it turns out we're going to get another southbound first. if you can see a couple of those topped off. The rocks heaping up. Building Florida. Every square inch. The rock train, not long but heavy. That last car is full of granite. I don't know if you can see the top. Pieces of granite sticking out. And there you go. Here comes the northbound, finally, from that blinking yellow signal. And I heard a southbound, we may have a meet. Stay tuned. The scrap metal. All those gondolas have scrap metal. If you pause it and zoom in, you can see the top of the cars, a little bit of scrap metal peeking up. Here, I'm going to get in on this. See it? You'll have to pause. Sorry, I had to look behind me. I did hear a southbound. I don't want to get surprised. I'm pretty close to the tracks right here. In fact, I'm going to step away. I wanted to get one up close and personal. Look at this big block of tank cars. Some empty flat cars? No, they got... No, yeah, those are empty. Those come in with steel on them for construction, building construction. some of those empty center beams that come in with lumber. Yep, there's some more scrap metal. Tons of scrap metal. I did a lot of container loads of scrap metal too, going to the port overseas to China. All right, so gentleman just told me all the trains are stacked up because of a tornado warning. Here comes another southbound. Looks like a manifest train. It's nice that they're on slow order. You get to see, you get to have a really good view. It's nice that they're on slow order, but they're taking up a lot of my memory, and of course they're taking longer to go by. Nice little brief respite from the rain, but you can see that dark cloud. You can see those dark clouds in the distance there. They're heading this way. All those hoppers, I don't know, they fertilizer, sand maybe. They have to bring in real sand into Florida for concrete because the sand here is too powdery. Which is why they used to make coquina with shells, because the sand here is too powdery, or the sand in Florida is too powdery to make concrete with. I'm going to pan a little more off the track. Three more cars of lumber. And then these, I believe, are potash. All these hoppers. You can hear it. He's through the slow order area and he's starting to pick up speed. And there you go. Alright folks, we're going to have a real treat. We got a solid yellow with blinking green. That's for Amtrak coming north out of Jacksonville. Stay tuned. Alright, we're hoping this is the Amtrak. I'm going to step back and lean against this post because you're going to be hauling 60 miles an hour. Yeah, it's definitely moving faster than the other trains. It's got to be the Amtrak. Yeah, it's got 3 lights. Here we go, folks. A real treat. No, it's a cargo train. Empty rock hoppers. Yes, this is just far enough ahead of the Amtrak to get up here and get out of the way. I'm going to cut this off. Alright, well now I'm speculating again, but that's the first solid green I've seen today. Speculating that that must be the Amtrak. Okay, so here we go. This is the Amtrak. I heard the horn. It's a different horn than the CSX freights. Yeah, you can see it, lower profile. Now, they were doing 78 through Callahan, but due to that wreck here, they may have to slow down a little bit. Yeah, they did have to slow down through here considerably, but that's your Silver Meteor to Miami.